a undisclosed location, studio in Sandton, Johannesburg, South Africa.
Hey.
You are listening to What the Relationship with your co-host Candice and
Lungi.
our extra special guest who unfortunately happens to be a man.
I feel like we should do better this year. I feel like we should do better this year.
Why?
in that sentence.
Unfortunately, or should we say fortunately?
Yes, we should say fortunately because we are accepting men.
Are we?
Yes,
I didn't
we
get
are.
the memo for 2023.
I think
better
that
email
people.
skipped me.
We're being better people. We're
Are
being
we?
better women. You know. Let's see.
This is progress.
Fortunately, unfortunately.
I'm saying
We-
fortunately.
Fortunately, we have male's perspective about love.
Comment down below if it's fortunate or unfortunate at this point.
You know what I'm saying? It goes worse. But anyway, if you're looking for a podcast that talks about everything nice, everything spice, we're talking about Njolo, we hope we will make a great pair. We are talking about that one day that gets some of us nar, that has some of our bank balances shaking.
Yes.
And for others on the far left who love it so much. We're talking about Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Lungi, what is your question to start us off, to kickstart us?
Hold on. Please introduce yourself. Fortunate male guest.
Why must we introduce?
I'm being a better person.
Okay.
Personally speaking.
I was going to say people could
being
read the
better.
bio. That's what you were going to say.
The bio,
People
oh
could
my
read the
God.
bio.
At
the
least let him have a chance for the people who can't see him.
Apparently my
his
bio
name.
is too long.
Hey.
Yeah, I was doing a talk the other day and they were like reading my bio and they would like they literally stopped. They were like, nah, it's too long. This is a whole book. What's
Okay,
going
what
on
is
here?
your bio now?
Okay,
is this your Tinder bio?
the spark
Be
notes.
specific.
No, I was doing a talk. So they asked me for a short bio and then me being an overachiever, I sent the full undisclosed
Scented
story
thesis.
about how everything started and where we are
That's not a bio.
today.
That's a story. That's a
It
book.
literally was a book.
Oh
Literally.
no, please.
Okay, so give us your
Just
Tinder
the name?
bio.
Tinder bio. Alright,
Name
let me actually
Tinder
get-
bio. Yes.
What do you want to tell the honeys? What it is? Open! Oh my gosh!
It was so close, guys.
No,
It
whenever
was
you get
so
guests,
close.
this is what you should do. You should
Guys,
actually
it
ask
was
them to
so
explain
close.
themselves through their Tinder bio. If
Yeah.
they wanna
Can
do
I
it.
read your
Don't do
Tinder
that.
bio?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
it's
ask
actually
him to
pretty
send
boring.
me. I'm gonna ask him to send me screenshots so I can put them up on the thing. I'm gonna put them
Don't
up
you
on
lie,
the
it's a
thing.
good one though. It's a good one though.
I'm gonna
Okay,
put them up on the thing.
I'm on Josh's Tinder bio. Firstly, context, guys. This man only posts HD pictures.
Yes.
HD 4K, alright? Josh 25.
Yes.
And it just says, just joshing.
Come on, there's no
It's
other
just
better
Josh.
way to describe who I am and what I do. I'm just joshing.
This
Just
is the moment
joshing.
where editors note you zoom into my face to show major.
What to editors? It's me.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm giving you the prompts. No, but genuinely,
Wait,
what is your bio? Who are you? Who
we can
are
also
you?
try the Bumble one.
Oh,
Yes, that's a
my
better one.
God.
I like that one.
I think that
I really like
hopefully it's not
Bumble.
the same, but I think this one is a little bit more in depth.
I like the Bumble one.
Oh yeah, this
Show
one's-
it the way a person would see it.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it
No,
to me.
don't edit anything now.
No, give it to me.
Oh, okay.
Don't edit anything now.
Oh, this is a paragraph now. I
Yes.
think our listeners are like, are we still listening to What the Relationship?
Yes,
Wow.
Azla.
Okay.
Give us the Azla.
Looking for someone to go on a spontaneous adventure with, willing to remunerate you for your time,
Yes.
memories in the form of pretty pictures.
Love it. You have
And
to
there's also
have
the hinged
charisma.
one. The hinged one's more controversial because
You
that
have
one's
to have
like a
charisma.
voice note.
It just keeps going. You have a voice and even
I have
voice
variety.
notes.
I'm multifaceted.
That's good. That's good.
I'm
I
a
like that.
multifaceted
I like
person.
that.
So
I
when
like
you ask
that.
me to give me my bio, kind of like there's different parts of me. It's like which part do you want to know?
I had it at just joshing, but this is now. This is a lot. Lily,
I like this. I like
what
that
would your
you're.
bio be on your profile?
Wait,
My-
wait, hold on. Sorry, am I the only single one here?
Ooh, no,
Okay.
she's the only one in
Oh,
the
you're the
relationship.
only in the relationship. Okay.
She's the only relationship one.
Aight.
My Bumble bio.
Yes, what would it be?
It doesn't have
So
a
we
short
could just
thing.
grab it down.
The thing
you
is,
know?
But do you remember what it is?
So,
do you remember what,
I-
like in summation?
I actually don't like putting the bio. I like answering the questions because
Right.
I have the problem. I have a problem when people say, "Oh, tell me about yourself." just ask me a question and I'll tell you.
It's like, which part do you want to know, right?
So I like answering the two truths and a lie question. So it's there. Yes.
So can we read your 2 truths and 1 lie?
Yes. Let's do that.
Okay, cool.
My dating bio would be insert clever bio.
So
She says this
insert
in a
clever-
relationship.
Why?
No, there's too much
In a
pressure.
relationship.
No, the
Thank you.
pressure is
Need
getting
creativity,
the
please.
pressure. Oh, just joshing. The pressure.
Yes.
Come on.
Just joshing. What? What if just joshing means you scam people? How do we know?
Oh, what does joshing mean?
Exactly, we don't know. So that's
You know, it's an actual word. Joshing is an actual
how is
word.
joshing a real word? What does it mean?
joshing.
Define it.
It's so the definition of joshing is teasing someone playfully. That's what it means to josh.
That
I learned
sounds.
something. But it also could be. I watched enough Netflix documentaries
Ain't
to
no
know.
way.
Just joshing could mean you end up in someone's basement.
I mean, some girls like that shit.
Oh.
I have a theory, right? Because there's a lot of like women that will. Okay, wait. Should we do the 2 truths and 1 lie first?
Yes.
Okay. 2 truths, 1 lie. One of my first dates was at a cemetery.
Yes.
I don't know how to swim. I learned how to drive when I was 14.
2 truths and a lie.
Which one's the lie?
Yeah. What do you think?
Ish, I know.
Oh, you know.
She knows.
Surely the cemetery was a real thing.
Yeah.
I feel like surely you know how to swim. No, is that a lie?
No, I don't know how to swim.
It's the truth. So it's the 14. Driving
Yes.
a 14. Okay.
I drove at 15.
Oh, okay. Well,
You see?
Yeah.
You see?
you know, on my 2 truths, 1 lie, they're all the truth because I don't lie.
Guys, thank you for listening to our
Thanks.
relationship.
It's over
you see
now.
why,
Thank
you
you.
see why I
Thanks.
said,
Okay.
unfortunately,
Thanks.
we have a man.
Anyway.
Because men
What do you
will
mean?
lie.
No.
And the first off the
Anyway.
air with the men lying. This
Anyway.
just joshing includes lies. Clearly. No, let's get into the episode.
Anyway,
that was a good.
let's
that was a
get
good
into the
little
question.
Refresher. What is the question, Lungi?
Yeah. The year just started, so how has your love life been so far in 2023?
Josh.
Wow,
As
that
your
was quick.
response,
As
That
your
was
friend
quick.
who's been your friend since grade 10.
That was
How's
quick.
your love life been?
Yeah, guys, I'm on 3 dating apps.
Hey, speak on it.
That shit
Speak
can get
on it.
overwhelming.
Speak on it.
It can get overwhelming. Yeah, it's been eventful, I guess. Like, it's been chilled. No drama or anything
No
like that.
drama.
Nothing
Any
serious
dates?
as well.
Have you been on dates already?
Yeah. I actually went on a date yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
is she?
Well, was it a
hopeful?
date? I don't even know if it was
Ah.
a date. I don't think
Anyway.
it was a date.
What classifies a date?
Yeah,
I
what
think
is a date?
sometimes a lot of people will get ready, dressed for a date, and then the person's
Okay.
just there in their slops.
Coffee is not date.
Can
Let's
I-
start
The
there.
coffee's a date.
Coffee is not a date.
Having coffee to get to know each other deeply.
Coffee.
Over coffee.
Deeply
To
over
me,
coffee.
personally, it's
Ah.
a date.
Maybe I can share the situation yesterday.
Yeah.
And you can tell me if it was a date or not. So I'm on these dating apps, right? So I met someone who is a flight attendant, so she likes flying first
Ooh.
for Qatar.
Oh, she fancy.
Yeah. So, anyways, we were chatting, blah blah blah. She was in Joburg last year, but then she had to leave, and then she came back, and then I was like, "Oh, you sound really cool. We should like link up, and then like just get to know one another." So then all we did was like we went
Link
to
up.
like Rosebank down the road, and we just walked around. She had eaten dinner, I hadn't, so I was like trying to like just get some food. So we sat there and we had some food.
She watch you eat it.
Yeah. I hate
Yeah,
that.
I hate that too.
Yeah, I don't like when people watch me eat. 'cause
Yeah,
then I
at
start
least get
spilling
something.
shit. It's so much pressure.
No, at
Like,
least get something so we can both
At
be
least make
eating.
it sensual.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no. No.
No, I can't say. I can't. I
No.
get too awkward with that stuff. So.
Do you think the date was good?
Is that a date though?
Ish. No.
You
because
did say
you
link
both
up.
need to eat. It seemed like you guys were just meeting up to do
Yeah,
your
you did
errands
say link
together.
up.
Nothing
That's
happened
also
either.
thing.
Like
Yeah,
we
no,
all
that
kinds
was
of
It
kiss or
doesn't
anything,
have to
so-
happen
Made a
for it to be a
connection.
date.
And to be honest with you, like I wasn't actually like kind of attracted to her in that way, but I like conversing and spending time with people. So
Wait,
Wait,
no,
what?
wait. No, wait.
no.
Hold 2 seconds.
I
2
want
seconds.
numbered here as
2
well.
seconds. 2 seconds. You said you weren't feeling her in that way, but you.
But let's reverse 20
you linked
seconds
up.
ago.
You did link up. It wasn't a date. You did say so. Fair. But
But
you went out with her and the conversation was nice. Was it leading?
I mean,
Were you leading?
I did.
Was she leading?
No, we had a conversation. Like, she's also from a different country, so there was like so many things we could talk about, you know. So we were just talking about those things, and I'll throw in like a little flirtation bar here and there just to test the waters. But nothing like came from it. Like for me, it's like playing tennis, right? You serve and then you get hit back, and then you serve. And
It's
then
a game.
there wasn't
But
any
is it-
ping pong. There was no ping pong. It was just ping.
Is it different if she's from a different country?
No, not at all.
She's not different.
Well, I mean, people from different countries have different experiences and have different ways of thinking, I guess. But no, my like me going into the situation, I just went into the situation like I'd go into any other situation.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. My love life is very,
The tone.
I would say it's
Sounds
colorful.
morbid. Oh,
What?
I would say
Never mind.
colorful. Like,
Wait.
like
the tone.
not morbid, colorful. Like,
oh, okay. That sounds good.
it started off like, wow, men really be out here doing stuff.
Yo,
And men really be out here
women
doing
also
stuff.
really be out here doing stuff too.
Men, guys, men are crazy. Men are the crazy that they say women are. Let me just say that. But
Yeah.
I am very hopeful. So
Okay.
That's the
good
most
energy.
confusing kind
But
of.
I'm very confused because
So I mean,
my love life was my love
Okay.
life. It's colorful.
It's colorful,
But
yes.
men be crazy, but I'm hopeful. I feel like that is the general sentiment of how South Africans feel currently.
Yes, it's
how
colorful.
it feels to be a South African. It's but I'm hopeful. But damn though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but damn though. Yeah. I will say though. I will say. Let me
Yeah.
say this. I am starting to feel jaded, and that's the problem. I'm starting to feel jaded because it's starting to get to me that
Okay.
the bad experiences outweigh the good. That's my problem. So, like, you know, like the hope, I still have the hope, but it's just like it's dwindling.
I feel like
It's
expectations
dwindling.
are what cause it to be a bad experience.
How so?
So like, just to give you my example for
Okay.
yesterday, right? If I went there having certain expectations where I'm like, oh, like,
This is
I don't know, this,
Be like a long
I'm
term.
gonna kiss this person, or I'm going to get into a serious relationship.
Okay.
And then the way it played out, I would have been quite disappointed.
Sure.
But I went into the situation, my expectation was literally to meet someone that I don't know, get to know them, and maybe just enjoy some good food and have some banter along the way. That was my
Sure.
expectation. And that's what happened. So I wasn't
Great.
disappointed. So
I hear
You're
you.
basically
I think-
saying set the bar low.
No.
I didn't know.
I get
So
him.
that if you're disappointed, it's low.
I get him. But even with those expectations,
Set it high.
you still
even-
being disappointed
even
with those expectations.
that's what I'm saying.
ways,
Men are
guys.
like this. You can ask for nothing and still get less. That's the
Wow.
thing.
Sounds like a current.
That's
Can
the
you
thing.
share like
That's the thing, because
Some anecdotal
the
information
the
here.
most recent date I went on
Okay.
was a great date, by definition of a date.
Okay.
Right? Had good food, had good conversation. However, the person is the problem. That's the thing.
How was it a great date if the person wasn't a great person?
He's a good conversationalist, but the things that come out of his mouth are problematic.
I feel like you're speaking in like contradictions the whole time. It's like it's a colorful situation, but it's said in the most
Yes.
morbid tone. And then it's like, now he's a great conversationalist, but the things that come out of his
So
mouth.
the date in terms of what the ambiance, the restaurant, the food was great.
Yes.
But then the person was misleading you.
But that's not what
No,
makes
he
a date
wasn't-
great, in my
he-
opinion.
What
Yeah,
makes it
okay.
I would
great?
rather be in a crummy place with a cool person.
Okay, fair.
No, sure.
Fair. Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah.
So it depends what your expectation was.
Yes.
Were you expecting a nice place and like good food?
No, I chose
like,
the place, so the place
oh,
was
so
nice.
you knew for like that was
Like
gonna be the
I'd
case.
never been to the place, but
Okay.
it looked nice, so I went for it. It was great. It was a great place, whatever. But I happened to find out that he acted a bit weird to the waiter. That's one.
That's a red flag.
You
yeah,
see,
no,
that's what I'm
wow.
saying. That the thing
That's a
is,
red flag.
I think it was a great date because I'm a great person and I know how to like be like
You made it okay.
like what's the word, extinguish problems
Right.
quickly and carry on.
Okay.
swiftly.
So I'm assuming you're not going to see this person again.
Oh, he is blocked.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Oh,
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, because you know the
Oh,
tone
he's
of
blocked.
Lungi. Because she was like, oh no, he currently in my DMs.
No,
waiting
he's
at home.
blocked. He's
Okay,
blocked.
I'm just making sure.
No, he's blocked. There's just that's just one thing. He's also, I found this out that he's, I don't know if you say emotionally manipulative, if that's the word. Yeah, I found this out like.
How did you find that out?
Okay. He said, oh my gosh.
The streets are cold.
Guys, what's going on?
That's why I'm
streets are
saying. That's why I'm saying it was a great date, but I got to find out a lot about him in a very short space of time. I like that.
That's a good thing.
I like that. So that's what
You're
made
not
it a
being
great
led
date.
on, yeah.
Cool. So he said a particular comment. I can't believe I'm about to share this with people. So he said, so the conversation was, we got to me going to gym, whatever. So I'm currently very regular at the gym.
Yeah.
And he said, how did you, when did you start going to gym? I was like, oh, that's a tricky question because I grew up as an athletic kid, played a lot of sports, and I've been in and out of the gym since I was 13. Then he said, so where's your flat stomach?
That's a red flag. I'm sorry. When you're commenting on physical appearance,
I
and it's
said, excuse me?
So any gents
I said,
out there, don't comment on physical experiences, man, or like appearances, unless it's a compliment. Because I know, like with ladies, like you guys spend time. On
I'm
your
glad
hair,
you
your
said
nails.
that.
So compliment those things.
I'm glad you said that because that's
Yeah.
exactly what I said in response. Because I didn't even I didn't freak out or anything. Like it didn't like hit me.
Were
in
you
the
not taken
chest.
aback?
I was just like, excuse me. Like
Okay, so you were
no,
a bit-
not like this though, but
Yeah.
with a very
Inside.
big smile. With a very big smile.
Yeah.
What I said was, excuse me. Don't say that. You don't say that to people. Don't ever say anything about my body unless it's a compliment.
Exactly.
I said that. I was like,
this
no.
journey is very different and unique to people. Like not everyone's trying to strive to get a six pack of abs. People are just trying to be
That's
healthy and
what
fit.
it should be.
You know, it's what they need to do. So I think like that's problematic.
Yes, which then I realized that he happens to be very insecure about his own body because in other parts of the date he'd mentioned how he needs to get his six-pack back, he needs to go back to the gym, do this and that. So I got that he is quite insecure about his own body. That's probably why he made that comment to me in the first place. But for me, my response was much of a mother protecting her daughter, not like, oh, I'm hurt, whatever. Like it didn't hurt me. It was just like, don't ever fucking say
Don't do
anything
that.
like that.
Don't
say
do
that to
that.
anyone.
Not on
Don't-
a
not
public
anyone.
platform.
Don't
Not on a
ever say that
public-
to anyone.
Yeah.
Not on a public platform.
So yes, that is how my love life is going. I hope that makes more sense now when I say what I'm saying.
Nah, guys, yeah.
So the bad is outweighing the good and it's getting to me, but I am hopeful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Candace?
Yeah, Candice. We were
I
floating a lot.
I didn't even like, yo, you guys are
At
going
least
through
let's hear something good.
Yeah, y'all are going
Give us
through.
hope.
Give us
Y'all
hope.
are going through something. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to like. Shoot, I don't even.
No, feel bad.
Yeah,
Don't feel
I
bad.
do.
No, you should feel
Don't
bad.
feel bad for me though, because I'm chill.
You content?
Yeah, I'm happy. Like
I'm not chilled.
You're not chill.
I'm not
We
chilled.
need to get to that
Girl,
point.
we need to assist there. Yeah, things are good. Things are alright. Had a little bit of a crisis in December. Man was overcompensating for work that it led to very deep health things happening. So,
Yeah, that's never good.
Burnout, eh?
Yeah,
Hey.
burnout is hectic, and I felt like I was also overextending myself, and as a result, where he wasn't really aware of what was going on. But either way, things are better now. He's working on finding what it means to really have a work-life balance outside of just always trying
That's
to
good.
make a point to prove himself in the work thing. But we're good. I think now it's just a matter of like my parents are waiting for the cows to be mooing. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ready
pressure.
yet. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Love
a lot
that.
of pressure. I feel I'm not to say I'm not there yet, but I just there's still some experiences I still want to have outside of now having to be committed to marriage.
I told my mom the other day that I could see myself being that uncle. You know,
The uncle who brings different women
Yeah.
at every family function.
Not different women, but gifts for everyone.
Okay.
No, look at a different thing. I had a different thing.
I mean, it's
Josh
kind of
has a
part
Josh
of it.
thing. I'm just like, oh,
I mean,
child.
read into it's what you need it to be, but
Right.
But yeah, I told her that,
The
and then she
funko.
was like, no.
You want to be the funko?
No.
A funko.
Parents.
Yeah, that's such a
The
good way
funko.
to. Yeah, I'm gonna be a funko.
You're gonna be a funko.
I love that. I need a word for it. That's
The
perfect.
funko.
There we go.
Parents just place an unnecessary expectation on us, and I feel
Yeah.
like we need to maybe have that as a separate episode. But before we get into it, okay, guys. So outside of us talking about dating perspectives, or you know how our love lives are looking this year, Valentine's Day.
Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? You are sitting at home, lonely. That's me.
Right. So
That's me.
we just want to quickly get into like how we feel about Valentine's Day before we get into the most interesting stories we've come across that people have had on Valentine's Day. I will start off by saying
Yes, you start.
I hate it.
Wow.
Sure.
I hate Valentine's Day with every fiber of my being. Purely why? Because everybody, the pressure gets worse, okay? People be hiring hotel rooms with red roses all over. Like,
Why?
you know, like,
wait. Why is that your business?
it's not my business, but when the algorithm that Mark Zuckerberg has deliberately and intentionally created always puts that information out there, then ultimately you start to feel the pressure to do something as a couple.
Yeah, do
And there's
something.
also an expectation, because you're in a relationship with a person, you must do something on Valentine's Day. And when you're not doing
Yeah.
something on Valentine's Day, people think there's something wrong. The one Valentine's Day I decided, you know what, we're not going to do anything. We're not even document it.
Did
We're
you
not even-
decide by yourself?
Both of us. We're like,
Okay.
it's okay, it's fine. The next day, people are DMing me saying, hey, are you guys okay? Like, we didn't see anything. But like, why must this pressure to perform be put on us? Can't we just love each other when we choose to love each other? And the fact that we have to now sort of conform and buy huge teddy bears and get red roses and lots of chocolates and then go to expensive ass restaurants that will charge 355 rand per person. No. Crazy markup just for Valentine's Day. So I think it's purely from the perspective that I've been dating this person for 6 years, that I just feel like sometimes there's days where we just feel like, you know what, we do want to show each other love today. And there's days like, for instance, Valentine's Day, where we're totally fine with just chilling at home and watching whatever we want to watch with burgers. You know?
Josh?
No pressure.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fall into that category. In the middle, like
Yeah.
before we had this conversation, I was like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of in the middle. I feel like I'm kind of indifferent, to be honest. But what I can't, like, since you've been talking, I was getting some PTSD of when I was in a relationship.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, literally. And it's like, there is this pressure. And this year, like the first year that I've been single in a while, like, I don't feel that pressure. It feels nice. I'm just like, Valentine's is another day. If something happens, something happens. If something doesn't happen, then I'm 100% okay with that.
And you know what was worse? When he shared something on an Instagram story, this lady did like a post to say things you can do on Valentine's Day. And I was just like, okay, nice, great. But then when I looked at like the fine dining things, I'm like, who in their right ass mind is paying almost 2,000 rand per couple?
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Every weekend, niggas go to the club and spend 10K
For themselves, for their vibes,
No.
for their gram.
for random
dates,
women.
credit score.
Random women, champagne popping, whatever.
At Saints, yes.
I'm saying that to say this. The money is there for those men. Those are the type of men that would spend that money.
Hey.
The money is there. So the money, Chad, that one is not lost on me. However, it's there. It is there. Two, there's a lot you can do for Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be lavish. That's why I said it's none of your business if like Lori Harvey is being booked an aquarium for
course.
whatever. You can do what you can do with what you have. The point of Valentine's Day is to celebrate love, right? Do you guys hate Christmas?
No. Yeah, it's okay.
For me, Christmas
It
is
is
about
nice.
your family. It's about
Yeah.
spending time with the people that you mean about to.
I just feel like there's a capitalistic overperformance.
Even with
where-
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
for Christmas it's
For sure.
different. I think you can make what you want it to be, but with Valentine's Day, it's in your face.
So is Christmas.
Not as
And
much.
I would say Christmas is worse because that's a family thing. That's like it's more people involved, and some
Fair.
people are by themselves on that day. For Valentine's Day, it's much different. It's like it just feels like a very long Sunday on Valentine's Day. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It feels like a very long Sunday.
Yeah.
If Valentine's Day is ending on Valentine's Day, is it really Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I think I'm just coming from the perspective of this need when you're in relationships that there are expectations to constantly do something, especially with Valentine's Day, right? And I think it's what you said, Lungi, in that you can make it whatever you want it to be, but still it's a matter of having to then put it out there that we're making Valentine's Day to be this to us, when it could just be an ordinary day. And I just want it to be an ordinary day. But now
It can be for you.
an element of, yeah, but I still have to explain because I'm in a relationship.
Why?
Because people
Are questioning.
questioning,
You don't have to explain.
there's still that explanation,
Or
expectation.
there's like
Because
That's a
even
problem.
if I don't respond to the DMs, there's always still an element of a concern of like, okay, so you guys didn't do anything for Valentine's Day. Are you okay? Are you guys going through something? Even though it's not your concern, it's not your business.
Yeah.
I will still have those type of questions. Whether it's phone calls, text messages,
It's pressure.
DMs, it's pressure. It's still
I
comes
get
up as
that.
pressure. And so for me, it's just a thing of like, not to say that I get not upset at it, but it's just you feel it internally. As a couple, we probably don't feel it. We don't talk about it. We choose not to talk about it.
Yeah.
The day comes and we go, okay, do you want to do something? Sure. No, it's fine. But from an external point of view, the
Yes.
pressure is there.
I definitely. I don't understand because your experience is your experience. No, I'm saying I don't understand because
Yeah.
I'm not in your shoes. I
Yeah.
don't have the many people that follow me that look at my life like that. So I can only imagine.
It's not even random people. It's friends.
Yes, I can only imagine how it feels if so many people are always in your business all the time. It must be so frustrating. I get that. For me, Valentine's, I've never experienced a romantic Valentine's Day. I've done Valentine's Days,
Yeah.
friend, whatever. I've done all those things.
Yeah.
For the romantic part, that muscle, and that's where I'm feeling the romantic muscle hasn't been exercised as much as I wanted to, because as much as I want to receive love, I also want to give it romantically. I want to exercise that muscle. I haven't been given the chance to do that in past Valentine's Days, whatever. Just like I'm saying, the bad is outweighing the good, and it's getting to me, right?
Yeah.
But I love Valentine's Day. I love all holidays. I like celebrating stuff. I like things. I like going to events. I like dressing up. I like occasions. And that's what Valentine's Day is. It's an occasion. Like,
There we
be
go.
part of the moment.
Yeah.
It's an occasion. And I love occasions. I like celebrating stuff. I like to live. I like experiencing life. And that's how I feel Valentine's Day is. And so, coming from you, definitely you've had many Valentine's Days. So, it's the experience is like, you've had that experience a lot. So, for someone like me that hasn't, I still want to,
Celebrate, yeah.
I want to see what that be like. I want to,
I think it means different things to different people, and so if you're someone who just loves the day of like loving love and being, as you know, I try to embrace it as a day where I will show love not only to my partner but to everyone. You know, like if you're having a
that's
bad
Christmas.
day, I can do what I need to do. You know, show up for you in that space. But definitely, I won't lie. After the 15th, I'm buying all the chocolates that I can because they're cheaper. And yeah, that's what I
That's
gotta
what
do.
it
And
is.
it's also a thing of like what Josh said, is PTSD that we've had from previous Valentine's Days, where it's like maybe from previous relationships. Valentine's
But
Day.
also, I'm being dramatic. It's not
You
that
are
bad.
being
No, you know the way
Yeah.
you said it.
No,
it
you're
was,
being
it's
dramatic.
PTSD.
No,
I
they also-
have PTSD from previous.
Candace was talking about
Valentine's
big bears. I've never gotten a big bear. I just want a big bear.
Big bear scary.
I said this last year. This
What
was
if they
last
move?
year. I said this last year on the podcast. I've never received a big bear. I still haven't. I still want a life-size
I
teddy
could
bear.
buy it for
Just-
you, but the fact that I have to look at it and then buy it for you and then deliver it to you gives me the creeps. I hate big bears.
I hear that.
It gives me like a horror movie, and then next thing that bear was in the corner and now it's in your bed. How? Where? What's going on?
The other thing is that Valentine's Day just like, for me at least, it shows like the thought behind the gift that you give someone.
But the pressure of getting men gifts.
There's no pressure.
Oh.
Just know the person you're getting a gift.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
There's no pressure there.
Socks
like-
are not enough.
If you just get a gift, then already like you.
Don't get them socks, guys. Don't get
No,
them socks.
Zulu Goku will roast us. for
Don't
getting
get
socks.
them. No.
Yeah, no, don't get
On the
socks,
topic of Valentine's Day stories, I'm going to need someone's device because load shedding has happened on my phone. We want to read these really interesting stories, right, of how people have experienced their own Valentine's Day, and just give essentially our own, thank you, our own take on it. So I'm going to
So you were the kind of person that sent Valentine's Days in primary school. Do you remember when they like call your name on the intercom, or like
On the intercom.
yeah, it's like in primary school, like they'd call your name. It's either they'd call your name on the intercom, or you'd like write your name to whoever, and then that person receives a chocolate, or all those. And then the popular girls would get like 10.
Oh god.
Yeah, they would always
I
get that
hated
one
that
kid
one.
with, like,
Ew.
couldn't even carry everything.
I hated that one. I think the worst thing is when you got a gift and then it would say your favorite crush, or it wouldn't tell you exactly who it was, and no one's ever come to you to say they like you. So you now are trying to think, who is this? Who's now liking on me and I don't know who likes me? And in a school where it's majority Caucasian boys, you're just like, Gavin? David? Who?
Why are you surprised?
No, but like this element of jungle fever where you won't explicitly tell me that you like me,
No.
but you can tell whoever. You can tell Alexia and whoever that you like, but you won't come because you're worried about how your mates will see you speaking to a black. You see PTSD. All right,
I
we're gonna
get
start.
that.
We're gonna start with these stories, right? Okay, I've picked the most interesting out of the 13. So this is going to be the first one. I got dumped on Valentine's Day. My ex-boyfriend invited me over to his house to spend Valentine's Day with him. I was really excited, and I had even bought him some really nice pens and a notebook because he was really into drawing. I drove 30 minutes from my place to get there, and we were just hanging out in his room. He was acting really weird, so I asked him what was wrong, and he proceeded to break up with me right there after I gave him his present.
That's hectic, eh?
Petrol?
Why that day?
Cost of
Why
gifts.
that day?
Yeah.
Why not the day before?
Why that day?
Why not the day wanted the gift?
What?
He wanted the gift.
I would have taken the gift back. I mean, like, okay, I'm out.
Listen.
Did you guys hear about the guy who broke up with the girl on an airplane, and
Yes.
she was losing it?
Why
She
would you
was
do that? Guys, please
screaming.
plan your breakups properly.
I knew this wasn't a man thing. So
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
friend of mine,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
he said the breakups aren't premeditated. He just decides,
What?
I'm done.
What?
I was like, there's no way.
No.
How are you saying that
On
the
what-
breakup is
on
not
what premise?
premeditated?
Yeah, on what premise do you just decide to break up with
Yeah,
someone?
because that is a decision that you
You don't,
make.
and it's not
You don't
like,
just like
I'm
you know,
done.
in J&J.
No.
He said when it comes to the point where I just can't take your shit anymore, and that's that on that.
But to do that, imagine you've just taken off. The pilot says we've reached the altitude of, and then you're like, this is the time.
This
in
is
the
the
sky.
You could, but even if you
30,000
make the
feet
decision,
up.
you can wait till you land.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
And now also, where am I staying? Because we had booked something to get. What you see?
Now maybe you're flying home.
Were they going or were they coming
I don't
back?
know.
Yeah.
There was no context. I hope they'll fly back.
I hope
also
they're flying
hope
back
so.
too.
All right. Valentine story number 2. It's called This Smoking Hot Date. We went out for dinner.
Saucy.
She leaned in to kiss me, and her hair got caught in the candle.
Oh.
She didn't realize and proceeded to spread the fire to my very nice dress shirt. She then blamed it on me. She never saw her again.
I would find that hilarious. That's
Yeah,
such a
why is
funny
that-
story.
why is
Like,
that
it's really
bad?
shitty.
My 16 inches are on fire.
Like, that's, it's fucking terrible, but that's an amazing story to share.
That is
with
an
people.
amazing story.
Yeah. I would have enjoyed that.
Who wrote that? Like,
As-
who
This
wrote
is
that?
the
weird as that
username
sounds.
of Million Leo.
No, as in like, was it the guy's perspective?
I'm
Because
assuming it's the guy.
Yeah, it was the guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
But
bad.
how does she blame him?
Nah, these are people that don't know how to make lemonades with lemon. Like,
Anyway, guys, we know that load shedding is a real thing and that candlelit dinners are romantic. But ladies, if you're be hearing, please make sure that you are safe. Okay? Because we don't want you to catch on fire. That's a lot's weird. Alright. The last minute change. I had been dating my boyfriend for almost a year. His mom hated me because he was her
That's already
little
bad.
boy. On the way to the
already
restaurant,
bad.
my boyfriend decided to turn around so we could take his freaking parents with us. Things were never the same after our surprise double date.
that's a no-no.
No comment.
That's a no-no. How are you going to enroll your parents in Valentine's Day?
Enroll! I mean,
What did they talk about?
What did they talk about?
there's nothing.
And
And what happened afterwards?
Not to mention,
no, guys.
not to mention,
questions.
the other couple's girlfriend, wife, hates me.
Oh, yeah.
She hates me.
Yeah. Read the room.
Nah.
Look, yeah, hey, I mean,
That guy hates that girl. That's all I'm gonna say.
It might have been a tactic to kind of like
Yes.
start the process of things ending.
Why do you guys do that? Why do y'all do
Yeah,
that?
let's unpack
Wait,
that.
so what do you mean?
Yeah, no,
As in,
yeah,
like, you guys
yeah.
don't break up. You
that is
like
true.
create
It's-
scenarios
yes,
where she'll
where we
she'll
have to
have no
think
choice
about-
but to break up with you.
Yes.
Okay, so I can only speak from my personal perspective,
Sure.
right? But I would never create scenarios where I would want a girl to break up with me. For me, I would want to make the relationship work. And that's why I wouldn't break up with someone, because I'm trying to make it work.
So you'd begazela.
Huh?
You would. What is begazela in English?
Begazela.
You'd persevere. You'd
Persevere.
continue.
Yeah.
You'll continue and continue and continue.
I'm an optimist, so I'm going to try and do what I can do on my end to make things work.
But you've mentally made the decision that you're
But
out.
you
You've
can
crossed.
see that you are
yeah,
juicing
sometimes
a
you
stone.
do. Sometimes you're juicing a stone.
Like,
You know what? Okay, I'll be honest with you, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Doing that, like, if you know deep down inside that things aren't working out, you should probably end it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to do that. Like, it's difficult to do that.
why is it
And
difficult?
It takes courage. You're
Why-
with this
why?
person. Because number one, you don't want to. Like, I don't want things
Okay.
to not work out.
Okay.
Like, if I'm with someone that I'm serious about, I want it to work out. And sometimes things just don't gel. So, like,
Okay.
when things don't gel, it's not like I don't want it to work. I'm going to try and make it work.
then.
No, but we...
Tell us the gel's not
Yeah, for
gelling.
sure, communication. For
But
sure.
then you do weird things like not
Like be
answer my
passive
messages
aggressive,
and
yeah.
be passive. Why?
I don't think it's an intentional thing, but
Okay.
yeah,
Y'all need therapy.
we do. We're all broken people.
Next door. On the way to the restaurant, he was telling me how he had cracked his phone screen. And when I glanced at his phone, I realized that the background was a picture of me. After only knowing him a week.
Yeah, that last line, eh?
Yeah, run. Run. Run.
Say much next.
Run, my sister. Okay, this is the last one. This is the last one. Okay. Valentine's Day 2009. You know when you remember the specific year that it means you were
You are-
traumatized.
This was what, like
You are
Yay.
old.
14 years ago?
Hey, listen.
This person is
listen.
old.
So Valentine's Day 2009 was a day that will live in infamy. My then boyfriend planned for us to drive to a nearby winery for a tour and dinner, but he invited his mother.
What
To make
is
matters
it?
worse-
These men and their mothers.
To make matters worse, his mother called to to tell us she was running late and demanded he put me on the phone. I managed a weak hello, and she screeched, I will be there when I get there. Go and buy him a steak and give him some pussy, and both of you shut up. I was horrified. Worst Valentine's Day ever.
Give him some what?
Excuse me? I'm there. I'm stuck on that. Give him that punani.
What are you saying, Mom?
Give him.
What, like at the dinner?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that not for dessert?
Yeah, no. This thing about bringing your parents on your Valentine's Day date, I don't know where
What's happening?
and how,
No.
but don't do that.
What's happening?
Please can someone
Because-
explain why you would do that?
Why are they involved in your love life activities?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm glad we're all on the same page with this.
No, we are.
Like,
No, and in these
absolutely not.
situations, there's nothing crazy here. But yeah, bonus story. Okay, I was scrolling and I remember this one. This one's titled "This Naked Breakup." I had been dating this guy and was really falling for him. He said he wanted to plan everything for our Valentine's Day date. He loved astronomy, so he picked a spot and brought a small telescope and showed me all the
they
constellations.
always start out so well.
I was
right? This is
They
so
start
great.
so well, and then something's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, what?
I was on cloud 9, no pun intended. I changed into something sexy and invited him in. He got undressed, got in bed, and then told me he couldn't do this anymore. He basically got undressed to break up with me. He said I deserved a really nice Valentine's Day before he did it.
Okay, do you
This
know
is
what
a
I'm
broken
trying
man.
to realize actually? Do you know what I'm starting to realize? I think
The men. Yes.
no.
I'm
I
the
think
problem.
no,
You
it's
took
not
your-
that. It's not
You took your
that.
clothes off.
No, wait. I think it might be unpremeditated.
Your socks, your underwear, your top.
Yes, like you
To
can't
get
do
in
this
bed with
anymore.
me.
I'm gonna break up with you. I think he might have been right that men just decide there and then that
So why get naked?
Nah.
because he hadn't thought about it yet. He
Nah,
just
he
did
did
the
know.
thing.
He did know.
But he
you
thought
got to be
he-
courageous enough to talk about it in the right setting.
I don't think it's a courage
Because
thing.
this sounds like it got to the point where he couldn't handle it anymore, and then he cracked, and he was like, "Nah, I can't do this."
But you're naked.
I know.
You
That's
see,
what I'm
you're
saying.
in your most vulnerable. So you're like, maybe to assist with me
You're
being
naked.
vulnerable, let me take my clothes off so I'm vulnerable there.
Yo,
He probably saw the sex happening and was like,
exactly.
But then why get naked?
Because he
Why
was
didn't
probably
you see the
trying
sex
to,
before?
because of the pressure of Valentine's Day.
Oh, no, Josh, you
no
can't
way.
go back on that, Josh.
Nah,
No,
this is
Josh,
your
no,
argument.
Josh, you can't
This
go
is your
back on
argument.
that, Josh, no.
That's your argument.
You know how long it takes to take your shoes off. You know how long it takes to take your pants and underwear. Jean pants, your belt, your top. And then you're telling me the moment you get in bed. Because she said he got in bed.
He was trying to be strong. He was trying to tank the day.
nah, he couldn't get it up. I promise you.
For sure. Yeah,
he couldn't
for
get
sure.
it up. That's the only reason.
When attraction
he broke
falls-
up with her there and then.
Yeah, that's probably
Because
why.
maybe he was gonna break up with her the following day, not even after the sex. Maybe the following
He was probably
day.
thinking about it but wasn't sure. And then he could like avoid the situation before it happened. Like that's an
He couldn't
embarrassing
get it, you know,
situation.
he
as
couldn't get
well.
it up.
So
That's why he did
It's
it at that
Josh
time.
justifying
justifying what?
this man's actions of derobing himself after a nice day. He even partly set up the date because he brought a small telescope, you know, did the things, explained, they probably had nice food. Then she got sexy, invited him in. So through the invitation, he already knew what was going on. He could have said as he was walking in, you know, actually, to be honest,
He was too far in.
he took
That's
his
too
clothes
far in.
off.
He was too far in.
That's
That's
too far
too-
in.
oh my
what
gosh.
what I'm saying is,
No, guys.
Valentine's Day is a planned day already. On the first
that
of
also
Feb,
as well-
it was done. On the 1st of Feb, he was done with this girl.
Yeah.
Why didn't he break up with her then?
He should have. He should have. But you know, it takes courage to do that. And sometimes you have
I need
hope.
you to
Sometimes you lie to
elaborate
yourself.
on this.
Sometimes you want things to work out so badly that you like convince yourself that it's not, the situation isn't what it is. I know you've been in that situation. When you want something to work and it's not working. But you really want it to work.
And I communicate.
And then you lie to yourself. You're like, you've never done that.
It's not that I'm lying to myself.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows, everybody being all the people in me
Yeah.
know that this ain't it, but
Yeah.
we're doing it anyway.
I wouldn't go
It's
so
not
far
a
as
lie.
getting
Yeah, it's
naked.
denial,
the truth.
right? It's
But
denial.
we're still going.
Ah.
It's not a lie.
Because also I've also never really been able to like determine what this like how to bridge the gap between these two things, right? You have a relationship, right? And now what do you guys think when it comes to relationships? Do you think that you have to make it work, or do you think things naturally fall into place?
It's both.
It's a bit of both. Yeah, there's
It's
an element of effort. And
Where do you draw the line then?
Spontaneity.
You, for me, I think you draw the line in. I want this. I want you. Do you want me? Okay, let's do it. Okay. Then when it gets to the point where it's like, okay, are we still aligned in this thing?
Of wanting to choose each other every single day.
Yes. Are we still aligned with what we want for the future?
'Cause
No,
at
we're
the
not
end of-
aligned. Cool.
At the end of the day, it's compatibility versus like persistence, or
Yeah, consistency.
Why is that
Yeah.
versus? Why is it
Because-
not hand in hand?
Formula of plus.
well, I'm saying like I don't know which is which, what makes the relationship work and what
Both.
doesn't.
What
It's a
started it?
formula.
What started the
It
relationship?
can't be versus. It's not a battle.
What started the
it's-
relationship in the first place?
I mean,
The compatibility, right? Surely.
probably, yeah.
I mean,
probably
you don't
that.
like you're not gonna date someone
But you can't
hate.
rely on compatibility to get through,
Yes, that's why.
because
That's
we're
why
always
I get
constantly
to-
evolving.
Yes, that's why I get to that one. Is there
The persistence.
the making it work part.
But
Because
sometimes
people grow
you'll
and
become
change.
so incompatible that this can't.
How?
Yes, that's the
fit the gap.
misalignment, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the misalignment.
That's when-
Life situations and things.
Exactly.
But then through
So-
the persistence of constantly communicating and being honest, you can still owe the person the same form of honesty and communication to say we're misaligned.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Thank you for listening. Give me
But
my
who
normal
says
peace, right?
who says that they didn't have that conversation before this situation?
Then why get into the relationship in the first place if you're already picking up on the misalignment?
Well, they were probably in a relationship and then things became misaligned.
But then you're constantly, through persistence, constantly checking in with each other to say, are we okay? Are we cool? What's happening? Has the situation put us astray or together? It's a constant check-in.
Wait. For the people who want to get into relationships, how do you check in? Is it an every week thing, an every bi-weekly thing like
Why
Sierra?
did you do that?
Monthly?
Josh?
You're the only one in the relationship.
You got all the solutions.
Yeah, you're the only one in a relationship. Yeah.
Everyone has the solutions, but I think it's dependent on you as a couple, right? So with me, we check in every 2 weeks because we go to couples therapy, and we also are very deliberate in saying after couples therapy, then we debrief. If there's a situation that's happened where we're both emotionally upset or emotionally not okay, then we schedule to say, do you have time to talk about this? Let's either do a phone call, but we prefer to do it in person. So it depends on the scenario. You can't always, like a business, have like bi-annually, bi-weekly things to do a report, but things happen with life, right? And it ultimately will impact you, which will ultimately impact the relationship. So you obviously owe it to your partner to say, this is how I'm feeling, this is how the situation's impacted me, can we talk about it? That requires it's a responsibility, guys.
And
When you-
reciprocity.
yeah, the thing is, what people often assume is that when it comes to being in a relationship, it naturally falls into place. But what is it that falls into place? Is it an issue of circumstance? Is it an event? But when it comes to the constant communication and checking in and being responsible of the duty of checking in, that is on both of you.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's not. If you're with the right person,
No,
it's-
but like
it can be worth it,
you're,
right?
You're
Yeah,
saying it.
for
You're
sure.
saying work like it's a negative connotation.
Look, it's not a negative connotation.
Okay.
Because when you put in work, even in other aspects of your life, there's results that come from that.
Yes.
Right? It's
Definitely.
not different in a relationship.
Yeah, but
So what you're
I just
getting
wanna-
for the work must be worth the time that you put in.
yes,
I agree.
because
And
I mean,
depending
work
on your
is not a nightmare.
compatibility, that can determine what you get out of it.
True.
I definitely agree. No, we've unpacked a lot. I feel like this is a two-part conversation in terms of just like, we spoke about our love lives, then we spoke about Valentine's Day, then we spoke about stories of Valentine's Day, and now somewhere the other things. But either way.
Wait, last question. Fat and sit or not?
What?
What is fat and sit?
Fat and sit is moving in together before marriage, or just
Oh.
moving in together.
Yes.
You say yes. Yo, I don't know.
Would you move in with a person that you're dating? And
for
if
a
so,
while.
how long? How
And
long
you really like
would that
you're
be?
thinking about getting married to them, but you don't want to get married before moving in together? Because Airbnbs and sleepovers are very different. A person can check
Oh,
out,
for sure.
but moving in
I'm like,
together.
at this point in my life, I'm like, when I get married, if I get married.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yes.
number one. Also,
If I get married,
Right.
I'm going to build a house that has 2 main bedrooms.
oh, you that one.
Yeah, I feel like I'm that guy.
You the bridge.
At this point in time, yes. But when I was in a relationship, I would have, yes. But now I look back and I'm like, thank God I didn't, because that would have,
Okay.
yeah. it wouldn't have got-
Would you move in with your partner?
At this point in time, I can't see myself having a partner, so I can't answer that question.
Exactly.
But in a hopeful romantic lens where things are working out, the person's great.
So why does the hopeful have to be associated with being in a relationship? Can't you be hopeful as a single?
Yeah, you can.
No, hopeful
but
for a
I'm saying a
relationship,
hopeful romantic.
This-
As someone
for
who
this
is
category.
currently in the path of seeking companionship according to your Bumble profile, is not.
Nah.
Let's say something happens where
my
you're
Bumble profile says figuring it out.
your Tinder says figuring it out.
No,
Your
my
Bumble
Bumble says figuring it out.
I read your Bumble bio. It says seeking a companion
Bumble
to go on an adventure with. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Would you move in with someone before you get
Would
married?
you?
I don't know.
Okay. No, we can take that.
fine.
Me, I was fine with that question before
Okay.
when you answered it. For me, I used to be very strong in the no. I want to wait until I get married, but as life is going, man,
People be
What
leaving
changed that
socks
for you?
on the floor?
what changed it for me was, I think, dating differently. And the questions that I ask on dates now bring out a lot more in the guys. Like they bring out their like true essence now.
That's what these
So
questions.
I don't know what they are. Like I can't get them from my head now. But like I'm able to like suss out that, oh, he's this type of person, or he's insecure about this, or he's homophobic, or he's this, he's that. Like I'm able to see that in a date. And so if maybe there's I wouldn't say a trial period, because I don't want to be dating for 3 months and then move in.
Oh hell!
If
No.
there's like
That's too short.
like we're sure about getting married to each other, let's move in for at least 6 months. 6 months least, nyana. Let's see.
You're paying rent with someone.
That's the
Shit.
thing. I get to so this is it right now. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritties. That 6 month lease, you get to see how they handle money in the household.
Thanks
You
to
get to see how do they leave the toilet seat down? Do they fill the ice tray? Do they cook? Do they wash the dishes? Do you know all of these things? You get to see these
Very
things
important.
in the 6 month lease.
Because an
And
Airbnb,
let's say after 6 month lease,
not enough. It's not. It's
lovely. Lovely. So yes, I have changed.
Not, yeah, that's
So
good.
you're saying that before you weren't for it, now you're for
Yes.
it. The thing that changed was because you feel like you managed to learn how to pick up or read people a lot better, so
Yes.
you're more comfortable with the idea now.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, exactly.
Fair enough.
Fair. I already said. I said yes.
Okay.
I said yes.
That's that on that.
I need to. I need to know how you leave the dishes situation, how you manage groceries, how you manage. It's so important. It's a fundamental aspect, especially before you enter a marriage situation or partnership,
Okay.
lifetime partnership.
I've got a question.
Yes.
So you're with someone for X amount of time, whatever time it's required to be able to move in with them.
Yeah.
You move in with them.
Yeah.
And you pick up on red flags. Man's leaving his socks on the floor.
Ain't no way, boy.
Not
How
filling
long?
the ice tray.
How long? Okay, because those are those are different level stuff.
Rent is late.
So
No, that just
no,
went to an
please.
extreme.
You just gave us 3 tiers
Yeah,
of red flag.
yeah.
You gave us the ice tray because that's like level. That's a low level.
0.
Socks. That's
Yeah. we
Medium.
can
And then
forget about
rent
this.
late.
So where do you draw the line? At what point are you like, this isn't working?
after
And
the
now you
ice
break
tray.
up with them.
After
But
the ice
outside
tray.
of the house, everything's fine.
No, outside of the house is like very less time. You like
You're living.
like half
We
of your life is
living.
in the house. For someone like me who works from home, that's most of my life. Most of my life is inside the house. So everything needs to be in order, or for me.
So what's the deal breaker for you then?
So if we're not able to communicate properly on things like that, on like socks and stuff, rent being late is just that's ridiculous. I'm not even gonna speak on that.
Why are we trying
That's
to get
another
the
I'm
kind
not
of
even
stress,
gonna
eh?
speak on
We're not
that.
trying to fight with the landlord. What are we
I'm
doing?
not speaking on that. I'm not speaking on that. But if we're not able to communicate through things like hygiene,
So it's more about how you handle it,
yes.
not about the red flag. Or are there red flags that are just like, it's not
Yeah,
even about how we
because the
handle
thing
this,
is,
it's
the
like
thing is,
done.
the ice tray thing is a personal thing for me.
Yeah.
Like just that's for anyone that comes to my house. They know fill the ice tray when you use the ice.
Yeah, of course.
Fill the toilet paper roll.
I think these
You know.
are very, like, they're minimal, not minimal, but they are daily chore tasks that definitely have to be fulfilled in order for the household to be managed effectively. And I think ultimately major red flags is in terms of how I feel. Do I feel safe? Do you make me feel safe? Am I able to, you know...
Do I feel valued in this space?
Yes, and it's and
Do I feel
so
like a peasant?
Things that
Do you
can
feel like
be
a
worked
peasant?
on, and there's a willingness to work on in terms of, because there'll always be that. Josh, even if you're with someone who is the OCD of persons, maybe the way they arrange the cereal will upset you. But there's a difference between that and this person is maybe verbally or physically abusing you.
For sure.
Yeah.
So there's a spectrum, I think. And we need to-
Honestly, when
moving
your
things-
line is drawn.
my line
millimeter
is
to the left.
how my dignity, am I valued, am I safe, am I respected? But in terms of the socks, the toilet seat being left up, those are things that I know I have to
can
will
work
have
on
to
that.
work on. Yeah.
Where's your line?
I'd say the same thing.
Okay.
I'd say the same thing. It just comes with communication
Yes.
because
for sure.
we're never. By never, I mean we're never gonna reach the third level of rent being late. That's like ridiculous to me. That's absolutely ridiculous to me. That's like no.
Okay, scenario. You are sleeping in the same bed now, obviously. Now,
I'm ready for you.
man's in the middle of the night
Is snoring.
like,
Can I address this?
earthquake,
Because I
earthquake.
date someone who's a snorer.
But like-
as someone who's been dating someone who's a snorer for 6 years, we had to deal with this. We had to nip it in the bud. Because I was like, listen, if you want to live, you need to get it sorted out. So what's happening? Yeah, I know.
So wait, how did you sort that
How'd
out?
you-
No, we went to get
doctor.
medical assistance. Yeah.
And then?
Yeah, they
Does
sort
man's
it
wear
out.
like a-
There's no.
a head
There's
brace
there's
Does he
something
take-
that assist with like breathing because it's ultimately a breathing thing of your sinuses and stuff.
Yeah.
So that got sorted out and we're sorted.
Got one more question.
I'm ready. I love them.
So,
Keep them coming.
snoring, we've got a solution, right?
Uh-huh.
What about someone who's doing kung fu in his dreams?
Oh god.
Yo.
Now you're waking up.
There are sleep therapists for this, Josh.
Yeah.
You're making these scenarios seem like it's the end all. There are remedies. It's a matter of the person. Do you like this person? Does this person like you? Do they make you feel like a better person at the end of the day? Do they bring the necessary values that you value in your life? That's the question.
If someone's
All those
keeping me
other
awake
things,
during sleep and
then
I
you
can't
take them
sleep.
to a sleep therapist. You're gonna dump
I
someone.
think
Some people don't have money for that.
Josh.
That's. I
There
think
will always be a
I'm gonna say
remedy.
this. I'm
You
gonna say this.
choose natural remedies. Drink some tea. Get holy water. Something.
I'm gonna
Go
say
to
this.
church.
The individual things I think we can work on. Like I feel like snoring is like bad fashion sense.
Yeah.
Like we can work on that.
Yeah.
But things like
it is.
if he's had a bad day, we're not gonna talk for the whole night when he comes back from work. We can't do that.
But some people are like that.
That we can't do that.
Like some people are like, no, I need time to myself.
No, sure. Needing time to yourself is fine, but you don't come back from work and you don't greet me. You just go to
Okay.
bed and we are
I
just.
think, yeah, look,
the
what
house
I've
is-
learned is that through my friends, I have like a lot of friends who, after 2 months of dating, have moved in together.
Wild.
I've had friends who have dated, gotten married, moved in together. Things didn't work out, but they had to work through it in therapy because they made that commitment. They love each other so much that they were like, maybe the way we live together doesn't make sense, but we can figure out a way. And what I've seen when I enter those spaces is that people have different ways of like establishing what their home means to them, but it makes sense to them, right?
Yeah.
So ultimately, all of these scenarios that you're coming up with, it's from a place of fear. It's coming from a place of like, okay, I can like this person, I can really value them, but one small little thing like the sock being put on the floor is a no-no for me. But those are conversations you ultimately have to say, what are things that when we decide to move in together that we're totally okay with and things that are not okay? For me, like defaulting on rent, no, what are we doing?
Absolutely not.
Speaking badly to me after a bad day and making me feel less than, totally not, right? But things like, oh, I know my person is so messy, he'll leave his vans all over the place, and so I was like, you know what? When you enter the place, we're going to establish a bookshelf or a shoe shelf. You put your shoes and then you do what you need to do. Oh, you might throw your basket, you might throw your socks everywhere. There's a basket, throw it in the basket. I don't care, but respect my boundaries as well. You know? Like, things like that you have to work around.
Be considerate,
because you know
basically.
the person that you're with. And I think you are sort of projecting from a place of unknown. You haven't met this person yet. You don't know who this person is. But come from a place of manifesting that this person is ultimately for you, loves you, cares about you, and you'll work through it together. See it that way. It's a mind perspective thing.
And
work is my bae.
apparently, they say also don't take everything personally.
Yeah, for
Even
sure.
if we are living together and it's personal,
Yes.
don't take it personally.
I agree.
Yeah.
Which
Separate
is
the
very
person
difficult.
From the problem.
Yeah.
It becomes difficult sometimes because, wow, you hate me. You left the tray empty.
Yeah, you see, look now. Yeah, you see now. Now we're fighting about an ice tray. Yo. But then the solution might be, then your bae might be like, you know what, I keep forgetting, so how about we get a fridge that generates ice?
You'll buy
Yeah.
it.
And you'll buy it.
Buy
And the
that
solution
fridge.
is money.
Yes.
Just be rich.
Just be rich. Just be rich.
Be rich.
This is why work is my bae.
Be rich. Yeah, that's also another conversation. This was our first episode of 2023. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed recording it. Please let us know in the comments what more topics you want us to talk about. If you'd like to see more of Josh in these conversations.
Yeah, let us know who else you'd want as a guest.
Yeah,
please.
we'd really love that. And yeah, going forward, like we said, we're just going to bring the relationship content, you know, once a week. We try. With load shedding.
We really try.
We really try.
We
guys.
really try.
Zero is killing us right now. But anyway, from me, Candace.
And me, Lungi.
And
Joshy Yoshi.
we are
Not that
out.
was, but
Bye! Alrighty, do you want to take a thumbnail quick?
Yes, please.
Joshy Yoshi.
Just Joshin.